We are live.
Hello, I'm Kevin Mertens with Christ Church Episcopal in Greenville, South Carolina, and I'd like to welcome you to this week's Mondays at Markley. And I'm here with Jessica Clayton, who's leading an exciting new ministry here at Christ Church, the Angel Tree Store. And a month ago we were here, and you were talking about how excited you were about the Women's Happy Hour that was going to start in October. I heard it was a huge success, and now we've kicked off the Angel Tree. How are things going?
Great. Everything is going really great, and I'm excited to be here again today. Now that we've officially kicked off, and share a little more about kind of where we are with the ministry. I definitely want to share more about the children and families that we're going to be serving through the ministry. And then I know there's been a lot of questions about the store and how it actually works. So we'll address some of those questions as well. So, when I think about Christmas, I think the word that most often comes to mind is hope. I know that, the birth of Jesus, even though it was so long ago, provides so much hope for this world, from life after death and to hope for a day when there's going to be no more tears and no more suffering. And that's really what this ministry is about, is hope for our community, both inside and outside of our church walls. And 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago maybe now, at the Women's Happy Hour, we were lucky to have Kathy Brown, who's the Director of Engagement at Legacy Early College, come talk to us about the students at Legacy Early College. And I will not be able to give an ounce of justice to the passion that she had when she shared about these children. I don't think there was a dry eye in the room after she spoke. It was so eye-opening and so incredible. And she shared with us just the daily struggles that these children encounter, from wondering if their electricity is going to be turned off, to going to bed hungry, to sometimes having to call the police because they're in danger. And toys Christmas morning, especially things like bikes and electronics, just aren't an option for these parents and grandparents who are doing everything they can to just get the basic necessities for these kids. She went on to share that out of the 95 children that we are going to be providing Christmas for, 17 are displaced, which means they're homeless. They are living in either motels or with family members. And, I think when I thought about it, these kids, they see the same ads that our children do for the toys that our children are putting on their Christmas list. And they go to bed on Christmas Eve with that same hope that our children do, that they are going to wake up to toys under the tree. And just what a humbling gift it is that we get the opportunity to bring some joy into their little worlds that often look so different than ours. So I think just understanding who's going to benefit from this, both the children and the parents who get to choose these toys, and the dignity and hope that comes with that, I think is really important to keep in mind and front and center as we kind of go through the logistics and answering some of the questions.
I know you've gotten a lot of questions. What are some of the questions that you think you can provide some clarity around?
Absolutely. So one thing that we've been asked is, okay, I've got the physical angel, I've picked up an angel from the tree at church, and it's got the name and the age and the gender of a child, and there's a QR code at the back. What am I supposed to do? So you can either scan the QR code that will take you directly to the Angel Tree Store landing page that has all the information you need, or if you go on the website under Faith in Action, you can click on the Angel Tree Store. And there's 3 different ways that you can shop for that child. So say you pick a 7-year-old girl. You can, keeping in mind that it's a 7-year-old girl, you can go on the Amazon wish list and purchase some toys that you think a 7-year-old girl would just love. You can go on the Sign Up Genius and sign up to go actually purchase the toys on your own. The Amazon wish list is shipped directly to the church. The Sign Up Genius, you go purchase the toy and you bring it unwrapped to the church. And then you can also make a donation. In fact, I had a church member call today and ask if she could just sign a check or send a check because she wasn't able to get to the store, and that is wonderful. We can use that to go and make some toy purchases right before the store. So other questions we're getting is, well, I don't have a physical angel. Can I haven't been able to get to church and get a physical angel. at the end of the day, we just need toys to stock the store. We're gonna need 300 or more toys to make this a success. 100 large toys, 100 medium, and 100 small, because the parents will get to choose large, medium, and small. So going on the Amazon wish list or on the Sign Up Genius and just picking any toy that you feel that you can contribute would be awesome. So that's one question. We've even had people who are outside of Christ Church that have sent to some of our committees saying, I just purchased a toy, I'm so excited, thank you for sharing this awesome ministry. So it's really, getting the word out there that I think is important too. And then we've had a lot of questions about how do we know that the toys that are going to be in the store are things that the children actually want. So we collected wish lists from the 95 children, and based off of those wish lists, plus popular toys for this season, we created the Amazon wish list and the Sign Up Genius. And that way we know that the toys that are being purchased to fill the store are going to be age appropriate and gender appropriate for the amount of children that we have, and also things that they're hoping for this Christmas. And then what do we still need? So I will start by saying that I think we've all been overwhelmed by the generosity of Christ Church so far. There are toys arriving daily from the Amazon wish list. It's really fun to see the big boxes from Amazon arriving. And I know people are signing up on the Sign Up Genius, and stockings are arriving filled to the brim. So really exciting. But some of the things that we still need are really the big ticket items, the bikes and the electronics, so that they have a choice in that large. A lot of children on the wish list put a bike. So I know that that's a pretty big financial commitment. So I think I've heard some small groups that are getting together and buying a bike for the store. Actually, we had some children in the neighborhood host a lemonade stand, and they raised $260, so they're going to be buying a bike for the store. So there's, a lot of different ways that maybe we can pool together and make sure that those parents can, again, have that big ticket item.
What if somebody wants to help? Do you need volunteers at the store or to help sort the toys? So
on that same page is the volunteer sign up Genius, kind of towards the bottom of that same page that I've been referring to. And we are looking for volunteers, everything from sorting the toys as they're coming in to setting up the store on Friday night. That will be December 3rd, and that is a really fun opportunity to bring your children. We want to make this all generations there to set up the store and just make it a fun, fellowship event. And then the day of the store, there's a lot of opportunities, from shoppers to greeters to gift wrappers. So definitely take a look at that Sign Up Genius and how you can help.
And what if, I know the store is on December 4th. Realistically, when's the last day that somebody can bring a gift? So we're encouraging everybody to get these gifts in by November 29th. So that's the Monday after Thanksgiving. That way you can shop Black Friday deals or, make some of those purchases, but stockings and the presents are due on November 29th. And I know, hopefully that answers the questions. If you have questions, my number is on the landing page. We can call the church, and Green Buckner is very involved as well, so we're all here to answer your questions.
We can drop them in the comments.
Thank you so much for leading this ministry.
Oh, thank you so much. I would love to real quickly end with just a story that I think embodies what this ministry is and the impact that it can have on others. A few weeks ago at the happy hour, we had shared about the Angel Tree Ministry. Kathy Brown had spoken with us, and a member of our church came up and shared her story with me. And she's given me the permission to share it with all of you today. She shared how in 1997 she was in an abusive relationship and had to leave with her 3 small boys. And I'm gonna cry. Christmas that year was spent in a homeless shelter. And the toys that her 3 young boys received came from an Angel Tree Ministry through Salvation Army. And every year since then, she worked hard to get back on her feet, and every year since then, she has provided has participated in an Angel Tree Ministry where she has provided gifts for children who, maybe wouldn't experience Christmas otherwise. And I think, back in '97, she needed a little bit of help. She needed, I imagine, a whole lot of hope. and she's been able to provide that hope for children and families since then. And that night at the Angel Tree store, at the happy hour, she chose 3 stockings to fill for the Angel Tree ministry. And they were 3 little boys who were the same age that her little boys were in 1997. And I can't think of anything more beautiful than that. I think it just shows the impact and the growing impact that an Angel Tree ministry can have. Sorry, I was not expecting to cry. But again, it's just such a gift that we're able to provide that joy and spread that hope of Christmas this season.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.